Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bobby. Welcome back to the Writer's Block podcast. Hey. All right, I know I've been gone for a long time, and I know that I haven't talked to you guys in a little minute. I'm so sorry for that. Dead ass. Life has been moving so fast for me. Everything has been so crazy. And I'll be 100% honest with y'all as to why I haven't been able to put out episodes for a little bit now. But I have been recording them to get that. I was broke. I was broke for a little bit, man. I told y'all podcasting is expensive as hell. Depending on the route you go and the information that you choose to use. I couldn't afford to pay for the hosting site that puts out my RSS feed for a little minute. I had bills with the new apartment and my car and utilities and stuff, so I had to get that settled. That's also why the website is down. I use all my money to get everything else back up, but the website will be back up soon. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be podding. I'm here in the studio. You know what I mean? It's just me today, but I got a lot of information to get to you guys because life has been so great to me, man, and I want to... Hopefully y'all follow me on social media. You see that I've been posting and doing things, but just getting back to podding and getting back to talking, man, I'm very excited. Let's see. I told y'all why I was gone. Hopefully that was self-explanatory. I don't got to go into too more detail, but man, I just been hella busy, y'all, man. Hella busy recording content, recording. Like the biggest fight for me with doing this podcast and stuff is that I do everything myself. Like, you know, I do everything that y'all see. I'm coming up with ideas. I'm getting the equipment here. I'm asking people, hey, can someone help me do this, do that? You know what I mean? I'm trying to book guests and stuff. But at the same time, I was getting lost in not booking stand-up shows. And shout out to Morgan Gallo. I have an episode with Morgan coming soon. But that's when we realized it was like we were having a conversation after the pod, and she was like, yeah, but you mean like, I was like, yeah, I mean, I do a lot of booking and stuff, like getting comedians on the show and getting on the podcast and stuff, but she was like, yeah, but don't you want to like get booked on stand-up shows? And then I was like, holy shit, you're right. Like, why haven't I been trying to get booked on stand-up shows as well? So that is what I've been doing, man, because like focusing on stand-up is so hard, and I'm trying to find a balance of me improving at stand-up and working on my writing and getting booked and going and traveling to shows while also, you know, still having time to do everything for this podcast, be on the street, handing out flyers, doing promo and coming up with ideas and recording episodes and all this stuff. And I got to be more selfish with my time is how I've learned about it, man, because I was hitting a stride and eventually, you know, I was helping out a lot of other people getting their stuff done that I wasn't even realizing that me helping them was taken away from my energy and me doing this, you know, me helping myself. And I can't have that, you know what I mean? Like that's where the game's fucked up, you know what I mean? Like for me. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be podding again. A lot of new stuff has been going on, man. First of all, I mean, we're already here, so shout out to the Comedy Zone Jacksonville, guys. Big news, big news. Let me clap it up for myself right now because I did this. Guys, I am officially passed at the Comedy Zone in Jacksonville as a opening or feature act, and I'm very fucking excited. Clap it up for me. Hey, shout out to my girl Leah over there at the Comedy Zone. I did a show, and shout out to Bob Lauver. I guess this is where she, like, my third guest spot, pretty much on doing a show. And for those of you who don't know, passed is it means like, you know, you're eligible to work at the club now. You're not like you know, you're eligible for stage time, and people, headliners coming to town, they get a list or tapes of 3 to 5 or whatever people that they see, and they say, hey, I want this person to open for me. I want this person on the show, or add them to the show, add them. So getting into like breaking into professional club, man. I'm very happy. Y'all know we've been partners with the Comedy Zone since last year in October. But now, man, like just after, you know, a couple months of being that under the belt, you know what I mean? This is my first time working with a professional club. So it's very, you know, I had to learn what to do. I had to learn where I fit. I had to learn what my role is supposed to be as, you know, what they're asking me to do, and moving. At first, it was a lot of moving with, okay, I'll just take what they can give me. That's why everything was so scattered out, or I was afraid to ask or speak up for stuff. But now, man, shout out to my girl Leah and everyone who helps me over there, Jeremy, LaJosie, all of them, they're dope as fuck. But now, man, we're working and we're getting a lot more done. As I've been seeing, I've been making these little commercials and stuff, putting it on TikTok and putting it on Instagram Reels for the Comedy Zone, for the comedians coming into town. So all of you listening out there who are, just stand-up fans, you know what I mean? Or even just people who've never been to a comedy show, let me know, like what I can do to get y'all to trust these names that sometimes you might not know, but you still want to come out and have a good time at the show, because there's a lot of funny people, man. And obviously, when I'm on there, y'all better come show out. What the fuck, y'all? Y'all better pull up for real, man. I'm working, but I'm very excited, man. That moment was insane. I wasn't even supposed to be on the show. It was like a Wednesday night show with Bob Lauber. It was like something for veterans. I was actually going to watch Morgan, because Morgan was supposed to feature, but unfortunately she couldn't make it. She's feeling better now, which is great. She's still doing her thing, booking shows, traveling around. But I just showed up at the club like I always do, because I don't know, every single weekend, man, I really want to get better at stand-up. I really want to be involved in it. So, I mean, every weekend I could be, I was at the comedy club, man, watching comedians coming to town. Benji Brown was in here a while back. I was talking about that a lot of times. Shout out to Benji. I did some interviews and some podcast episodes with Rob Ward. He was Benji's opener being here. Rob Ward, shout out to him. I got that dropping soon. Earthquake, man, those Earthquake shows were insane, guys, at the Comedy Zone. Literally, like, people were parking under the Ramada Hotel sign, because this is also the Ramada Inn, but like outside of the gate. Like, I'm talking, people were like, there were so many people there fighting for seats and fighting for tickets. It was ridiculous, y'all. But the Earthquake show was pretty dope too. Earthquake was the first comedian who I met who, like, very celebrity, man. Like, which obviously he's a celebrity. He's fucking Earthquake, but just the demeanor of it, he was very celebrity. He was a cool dude. It was a great show. Shout out to Spencer Neal. Spencer Neal was the feature act for Earthquake coming into town this year. Spencer's funny as hell, y'all. Go follow him. I am Spencer Neal on Instagram. I got that podcast also dropping soon. I know I keep saying soon, not giving y'all dates, but I'm trying to scatter this out. I don't want to put it all, I'm still building stuff. But working with the Comedy Zone a lot more now, being passed as a feature act, man, guys. I'm on my way to being a professional comic, working in professional comedy clubs. If I take this opportunity and I do it properly, man, like, I keep increasing and building my act and stuff, like, this could be how I break into other comedy clubs around the country, man. Like, just the possibilities of it, man. Other comedy zones, performing in other comedy zones, meeting people, fucking maybe meeting management, like, just the connections that are being made over there. I don't know. I love stand-up so much, and I just try to share my experience with people. I feel like that's what my Instagram or whatever, like this podcast or YouTube and all that stuff is for. Like, man, like, I don't know. I guess I'm just sharing the perspective of me and a young comedian trying to make it into this. So there are people out there who literally, like, man, like, if y'all like the Comedy Store in New York or whatever, like, they have, like, or I think it's the Comedy, one of them have a documentary or something on Netflix, and there's, like, comedians who are, like, working the door and stuff, and then going in to do a set at one of the other rooms, and, like, they've been trying to get past for years and years and years, man. Like, so, like, that feeling of hey, I want to, I want to pass you. How much time can you do? What do you feel comfortable with? Like, that's a challenge for me to, I got to fill that time with, good quality content, good jokes, good, like, success. I got to get people to come out to these shows and see me, get people in the seats, but I want to deliver, you know what I mean? So, I'm just very excited and very grateful. I don't know if I've already said that before, but like, literally, this is the moment that I've been waiting for, guys. Like, to actually be an official partner with the Comedy Zone, and to be, someone who can bring people out, and as I don't want to give everything away too early, but shout out to that. Y'all come out, even when I'm not on these shows, go out there, grab some tickets, mention my name. It helps me look better with the club. So if you want to support me, go support just local comedy, man, and buy some tickets. The more people that y'all bring out here, the more opportunities I might be able to get on the stage. So that's what I try to tell people when they're like, man, I don't know who that is. You going to be on the show? I'm like, nigga, if you come to the show, then I can get on the shows. So let me get some water real quick, guys. But I'm excited to be doing those voiceovers though. Like that's pretty dope. I feel like that could be really cool. Oh, Damon Wayans Jr. Man, I didn't even mention Damon Wayans show. Damon Wayans Jr. was in town. Coach from New Girl. Great show. Shout out to my girl Vic. We went to the show, had a great time. Man, so I had never seen his stand up before, and pretty much like I made that was the first time that I made like the voiceover and stuff like that for him. I watched like 4 episodes of New Girls and put that clip together. And if you guys don't follow me, you should go follow me at Maybe Bobby on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff. I post all these videos everywhere. But that was a lot of fun, man. Just getting my voice out there, playing with some edits and stuff. Like I made all those myself, guys. Like literally doing all that myself. So I'm just trying to like now I'm getting back more into to producing this and focusing on you guys. I had to get the business side of this right. You know, the branding was off, the colors were off, it didn't look as good. Shout out to my guy Jerry, Jerry the Great. We had a couple business lunches. He really helped me out. I said, hey man, this looks ugly. Fix this, fix this. This company here is actually good. What are you using right now? I'm like, I'm using this, I'm using that. And he was very open and honest with me to be like, yo, man, that shit don't work. Like, that shit's ass. That shit's that. Well, he didn't say it in so many words. I was cussing. He had a problem with cussing. Every time I cursed, he looked around the restaurant like, come on, man. I'm like, whatever, bro. Like, I don't know. But he cursed on Twitter, so that's what I don't get. Jerry, you curse all the time on Twitter, bro. What else do I got, man? I talked about the Rob Ward, Spencer Neal, the Morgan Gatlow interview, working with the Comedy Zone a lot more. Oh, I've been booking my own shows after Morgan told me that. So I do shout out to her, and shout out to Daisy also for recommending me to some bookers around Jacksonville. April 16th, that's this Saturday, guys. I will be at Veterans. It's called Comedy on Tap at Veterans Craft Brewery. I'll be there doing a guest spot. Brian Simpson, I think his name is, put me on the show, giving me an opportunity. So shout out to Brian. You guys come out, come drink, come with your friends, do whatever. I don't know what side of town it's on in Jacksonville. I got to get better at that. But open your phones, pull out your phones right now, wherever you listen to this. Unless you're driving, then leave that shit right there in your lap, because I know that's where it is. Whatever. But yeah, Veterans Craft Brewery. So that's I'm excited for. I'm going to be in Gainesville next month. Coming to Gainesville, I think May 5th. And then May 19th, Scott Wally, who does the open mic at Voussoir, he put me on a show at Ink Factory out in Jax Beach. So y'all come out to Jax Beach. I'll be out there. Tickets are like $24. The link, I'll post it on my Instagram. I'll try to put it in the description of this episode also. But I'm outside, man, and that's what I was getting at. Like, the hardest thing, man, I need more time to just expand my act and expand my jokes and focus on my writing, because that takes a lot of time to especially perfect if you're doing so many other things by yourself. You know what I mean? Like if I had like 2 weeks where I didn't have to do anything and I didn't procrastinate, that's a fucking huge one. Man, I just focused on my act and wrote my act. I could be so much better than I am now, like, just because, you know, I see the improvements that I'm already making just from being in the back of the rooms and talking to these comedians, shaking hands, asking the right questions. But at the end of the day, you got to put in that time to do the job. You know what I mean? Do the work for that. So I'm really, you know, there's a lot of other comedians out there who I know would kill for an opportunity like this. So y'all understand that I'm back outside. All right, I'm back making these fucking videos for y'all every day. I've been dropping something every week, stepping things up out here, because, you know, you only have the time that you have to do what you can do. And I have no idea who, you know, like how long I'll be here doing this. I had no idea that this was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like things have just been falling, man. Blessings. Thank you, God, man. Like, somebody even saw a joke I did on Twitter and cash out me $100. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to MJ. But like, man, like it's just so great, so excited. I want to do the best work that I can do here, because, you know, who knows what this could turn into, man. Hosting shows, you know, who knows, man. I'm excited, man. Getting my own show someday. Like, I feel like this would help me learn the business of comedy as well, because, you know, I gotta put my own show together too. So if you're really in it, you know, I don't want to just be the talent. I want to be the person who knows how to put the whole show together. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do say, hey, you know, it takes a lot of energy and takes a lot of time when I'm doing all this stuff, but, you know, I am happy that I know how to do it all. I am happy that I'm the production. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to do, but I gotta get a little bit back on the talent and on stage side of it, more in the forefront of things. You know what I mean? So I'll be dedicating a lot more of my time to that. A bird flew into my apartment, guys. All right, weird as hell. I let me tell. I'll put this video on my TikTok and on my Instagram and on YouTube. For those of you who don't follow me, go follow me. Maybe Bobby on everything. Weirdest thing ever, man. Like, literally, I'm sitting here. I put 2 brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts in my toaster. I got a cup of almond milk. Not almond milk. I got a cup of vanilla oat milk from Publix. And I'm just chilling, eating. And I'm watching YouTube, all right? I got a fireplace in my living room, guys. So all my windows are closed. All of the windows in my house are closed, all right? I'm sitting here, pop the Pop-Tart up. I dip it in the milk. Next thing I hear is just flapping. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I had no idea where this was coming from or what was happening. I just heard flapping out of nowhere. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I ran. I ran right to the room. I didn't know what the hell was happening. I peeked around the corner to see what was going on, and a bird, this black bird, a little black and white and gray bird, was just flying around my living room like flutters. You know what I mean? It was wild. I'm laughing my ass off because I was so scared. It was just this little, I didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do. I put it on Twitter. I put it on everything, and they were like, "Oh man, you can go ahead, little cook that, eat that little motherfucker. That's a 2-piece dinner right there, guys." First of all, disgusting. All right, disgusting, because some of the people telling me to cook that bird have invited me over for barbecues. That's why I'm upset. All right, if I go to your barbecue this summer and I find out y'all serving bird of the day, all right, I thought I'm eating chicken or I don't know, y'all serving bird of the pheasant. What the fuck y'all serving? I don't even know bird types, which is wild. But man, y'all, that's disgusting. All right, I'm gonna inspect every single piece of meat I go eat at a barbecue now. Pause. Whatever poultry or whatever the hell that is, I don't trust y'all no more. People in Jacksonville out here serving Duval pigeons, fucking serving Jacksonville Jaguar seagulls. I don't know what the fuck, whatever. I did not cook it. I did not eat it. If you watch the rest of the video, I literally tore my house apart trying to get this thing to go out of the window. It was in the front room, and my windows don't go up high enough to where the bird was, so I had to swoop, you know. But birds should have knew how to. They should know how to swoop, you know what I mean? But this guy wasn't swooping. Even when I had the windows open for like 4, he just wasn't swooping. So, you know, I took a laundry bag. At first, I tried to do a trash can, but that didn't work. I took a laundry basket, and he pump faked the hell out of me, man. This bird pump faked the hell out of me. He went through the holes of the laundry basket and popped out of the top of it. So he escaped and kept flying around, fluttering and shit. He took a shit on my window, so I was pretty pissed. That's when I was mad. It was cute. It was cute until he took a poop on my window. When he shat on the window, I was like, all right, I got to get this bird the fuck out of here. I was about to take a bat or something, you know what I mean? And but I didn't. You know, I kept calm. I kept chill. And I did like a little spider, you know, put it in a box, took like a poster board paper and slid it right up under there. You know what I mean? Like that. So I did that. He was trying to get out, kick around, and I put him out of the window, set him free. So you're welcome, PETA. You're welcome, animal lovers out there. You're welcome, internet, man. I got like 1,000, I got that video got like 3,000 views on Instagram, 1,000.200 on YouTube, and only like 300 on TikTok. But I was mad about because like I worked so hard on stand up and doing this freaking podcast and everything else I do, and that is my most viewed clip ever. So I'm pissed off, man. But the internet's gonna internet. I guess that's how it works. I'm not too upset about it. Another exciting thing, guys, I also got a bunch of Cricut fucking things, which just like stuff that I can finally make this merchandise, man. Initially, I bought the heat press thinking that was all I need. And then I was like, they were like, no. They made it seem like that's all you need in the commercial. All you need is just this easy thing, and you just put it on there. It's like, no, you buy it, and then they tell you, oh, you actually need like 8 other things by this brand that are all sold separately. But I finally got everything set up. I've been trying to get some stuff printed, but I was just too dumb to get it to work. I think I need someone to come help me. But things would be out soon like that. Changing the fabric this go around. The first time that we had merchandise, I went a little overboard. First of all, it cost me like $800 up front and never made my money back. The company was very nice, but I don't know. I just thought you should go big if it wanted to last long. The shirts are very itchy and too thick. Some people still didn't even get their shirts. I'm sorry, Quinn. I'm doing my best, but you're gonna get some. You're gonna get some of the new ones, and you already paid. Don't worry about it. But just trying new fabrics. I don't know what girls. I've literally like asked my female friends or women friends, sorry, whatever, what kind of fabrics and shirts they like to wear. So they've been helping me out, showing me what to get. I'm gonna have some comfortable stuff for the ladies also. Just selling them after shows, and hopefully my jokes are funny enough. I know they're funny enough. I've been working my ass off, but I gotta expand. I really want to build 30 minutes. So a feature act, I didn't even explain earlier, is like 15 to 25 minutes. You know what I memean? And you got to be funny that entire time. You know what I mean? So it's a challenge to really push yourself to go and get it. So, I'm just, a lot of time, I got to break down these distractions and just get focused, man. And I don't want this time to go by where I'd be like, damn, I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have spent more time doing this when I had it. You know what I mean? Because I'm still working at the smoke shop, on top of everything else I'm doing. But looking back at all the time I've done at the smoke shop where I'm just bullshitting around, I could have written a whole hour of jokes of comedy if I really buckled down and did it. You know what I mean? But it's just I'm working or I'm doing videos or I'm all this stuff. But doing other jobs, I wasn't able to just write or think or read while I'm doing work. You know what I mean? I don't know how much longer I'm going to be there, but I got to take this opportunity to write and expand stuff while I can before it's gone. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, I want to do this. I want to do stand up, and I want that to be what I'm known for. You got to work with other people and help them get their missions and their visions done. So you get in with people and they remember you, and when they have opportunities, they put you on their shows and all this stuff. But I got to let myself not get so much caught up in that. What else do I have for you guys, man? Oh man, I'm today is Wednesday. I'm putting this episode out on Thursday, I believe. And I think that'll be the official release days for podcast episodes going forward for the writer's block, the ones that I'm not at the Comedy Zone for, so the non-interview days. But that can still change. Who knows, man. Whenever y'all listen, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going with shout out to my guy Brandon Wilkinson. For those of you who don't know, he is one of my old teachers from Paxton High School where I graduated. He wasn't even my teacher. He taught AP US History. I never had him. I just used to skip all the time and would go to his classroom or go in the hallways or something, make the guy laugh. It's my guy. Shout out to him. That's my man. He supports me 1,000. Shout out to him. Shout out Liz, everybody over there. Chris, hey. Him and I are going to see Tim Dillon at the Florida Theater. So once again, you guys know what I'll be doing, man. Handing out these flyers, trying to get people to listen after the show. So if you are at the Tim Dillon show, if you were at the Tim Dillon show and I gave you a flyer and now you're listening to this podcast, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm also a stand-up comedian trying to make it myself. I don't rant or do what Tim Dillon does. He's great at whatever he does. Different type of comedy, different type of podcast over here. But, there's enough to like for everybody, enough stuff to go around for everybody. But yeah, man, so shout out to y'all. I put out the vlog on my YouTube channel, Maybe Bobby Comedy. I'm going to keep plugging that. And that's just the first vlog episode, like the intro. You literally see a video of Wilkinson. The theme song ends on Wilkinson throwing a thumbs up, taking a flyer. That was outside the Theo Von show when I met Theo Von. So I got that vlog episode coming too. The first one I put out was me losing the comedy competition in New Smyrna. Shout out to Adam Lowry down at Madcap's Comedy Club for putting me on that show. It was great. It was great, guys. I know I'm probably giving out a lot of information, but man, life's been just so great. Things have been happening so fast to me. I don't know who I'm going to meet next or what opportunity is going to come up, but I just want to do a good job and get focused and get back to grinding and putting things out. I've been running off just natural motor for the last 2 months or so. I don't know if y'all have been able to notice on the episodes, but I stopped taking Adderall 2-3 months ago. So I used to be high functioning and shit, but I was losing a lot of weight. Forgetting to eat. But I'll be honest with y'all, who cares, man? That was just helping me get through, man, just waking up every day and trying to get something done, man. I need to find a little plug in Jacksonville again, goddamn. Let's see if I got some jokes. I do maybe a writer's block segment before I get out of here. But I just wanted to give y'all a little update on what's been going on and where I've been at. Shout out to James, Big Game James, man. I've been doing a lot of stuff with them to put me on the show in Tallahassee, Big Game Comedy. Tez Brooks, my guy Tez, we've been doing a lot of shows, man. He's been giving me game and just helping me out. How to maneuver through all kinds of shit. I'm very, very in the notes kind of person right now, man. Like before a show, I'll be looking at my notes until I go on stage, man. And like sometimes you overthink things, and sometimes you're doing too much. You're nervous about it. I do get caught up in that a lot of times, but just working on shows. Steve Thompson put me on a show, man. We've been doing a show. Literally, we did the show next to a trash can. Me and Ted, we did the show next to a dumpster in Tallahassee, and just telling jokes under a tent, like 10 people, man. Like, it's like really the grind of I post these pictures, but y'all don't really see the full thing. So that's why I try to get the vlog in as well when I have someone who could help film me. But like the full thing is even wilder, man. Y'all been showing a lot of love to my stand-up clips, which I appreciate that. The interracial crowd work clip with those people in the front row. Oh man, some things that like when you do stand-up and when you like make a clip like that or do crowd work, I watch that stuff over and over again because I'm the one who edits it and I'm the one who puts it out. And every time you're just like, oh man, I could have said this. I could have took that so much further. That could have been this. That could have been that. Like every time, and it's very you can't really capture the same crowd work moments again and again. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really work like that. It's unique sometimes. I mean, obviously, people, if it's generic enough, you can weave things in like that. But I don't know. I'm still learning how to do all that. I'm still learning how to get it done. Let me put this phone on the charger before it dies. Oh shit. I just got the low battery mode and my phone trying to record this. Here we go. Dope. What else? Man, you know what I hate? So I just had to drop like hella money on my car. I went like a year and 2 months without getting an oil change. My tires were literally bald naked. I was driving on a donut everywhere for the last week. I'm telling you, I've been down bad, all right, for this podcast. I've been down bad trying to help people out, get money here and there, pay these bills. But I was driving on a donut. One of my tires got shredded. It was just horrible, man. But income tax hit. Took care of that. Thanks to Joey. Even though you're late as hell, Trump would have had that shit to me 2 months earlier. I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm going to vote for him next time, though. But, yeah, I got my car fixed. Everything's taken care of. Shout out to those guys who helped me out over at Tire Kingdom because I don't know shoot about vehicles. But I'm back on the road. I can travel more now, go do shows in Orlando and Tampa and all this stuff. I'm trying to expand outside of Jacksonville and Tallahassee as well now that I feel like I'm getting more, work, more exposure to people. But I brought that up to say one thing I haven't gotten fixed yet is my headlight. This is what I hate. One of my headlights is out on the left side of my car. It's a I don't think that's a big a deal, but it's been out for a little minute. One thing that I hate is I'm driving at night, and this is the dumbest thing possible. Like, people think that they're being helpful probably, but y'all aren't helping at all. Like, I drive at night, and people are coming the opposite way on the road. You know what I mean? They feel the need to flash their fucking lights as if to let me know that my headlight is out. Like, I don't already know that my fucking headlight is out. That literally makes me want to just, like, I want to take my car and crash it into your car. Like, I want us both to be out of here because that's stupid. First of all, I can't see, you idiot. It makes me want to.
This bitch.
That's what I think when all that stuff happens. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Move, stupid. Whatever, man. People think they're being helpful, though, and you're just not helping at all. You're making matters worse. You're actually making it worse. The cops are leaving me alone. How about you leave me alone? Let me knock on wood, too. Shout out to police leaving me alone. I love that. Nice. like I said, guys, I'm back outside. I'm back to doing stand-up. I just wanted to give you all a little pod episode to let you know what's going on. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. That won't happen again. Bobby Brown, all right, Potty Brown Jr., your favorite podcaster, whatever, your least favorite podcaster, the guy you didn't know was podcasting. I'm back. All right, I got episodes coming for y'all. Put on your head tops 2 times a week, man. I'm back here putting these things out and doing stand-up and improving, and I'm finding balance, man. I'm finding balance in life and my perspective. Everything has been so great. Thank you, God, for making things work out for me, how things are working out. Man, I just try to show up and be somewhere, and you know, he really meets you halfway. Universe meets you halfway, whatever you want to call it. You know, just do the work, man. Do the work. But yeah, I'll be back here. Very excited to put these episodes out that I've been holding and keeping in. You know, I've learned that, like, if I just pre-record episodes, it gives me more time to work on stand-up, and then I have episodes that I can just put out later. And I had to be less stubborn. You know, I got to let people in a little more. But, yeah, man, back to square one. We're here. We're doing the pod here in the living room. Excited. My new apartment. I don't have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you. Oh man, I can't believe I also won. I won that podcast sponsorships thing that you guys have been talked about it a little bit. Podcast. Shout out to all my listeners. I won the fourth place prize. So everybody who sent in a letter of recommendation, everybody who sent their friends saying, hey, help this guy out, talking about the Writer's Block podcast. I love you, and I appreciate you so much. That's going to help me out a lot as soon as that clears and drops. But yeah, thank you for listening to the Writer's Block podcast. I will be back. Love y'all. Peace.